There are loads and loads of people. If one of them spots me, I'll get caught. We need to get rid of them, or I won't be able to sneak inside. After I get the document, let's meet back at Komari Tea House, okay? Also, if I do get caught, please... Is this... Anyway...
Don't blink! Oh, Yoimiya, you are officially nuts. Uh-oh, they're all coming this way! Quick, run! What kind of firework is this? By the look of it, Paimon's ears are gonna get blown off. Oh, Yoimiya, you are officially nuts. Uh-oh, what kind of firework is this? By the look of it, Paimon's ears are gonna get blown off. Oh, Yoimiya, you are officially nuts. Uh-oh, they're all coming this way! Quick, run!
What kind of tea is this?
Well, how did it go? Well done.
I know exercise helps you grow, but this was a little too much exercise. I feel so dizzy. No, I can't sleep yet. There was something important. I didn't know how to find a document you guys were talking about, so here you go.
My lady, what are—
This sealed envelope must be an official report that the Tenryou... In addition, we have correspondence with the... It seems that Gujiai was right. They have been fermenting... This should be ample evidence. Please take them to Gujiai. I trust she will have a plan for the next step. I will also gather some people to try and root out the rest of the fatigue.
Still, mind yourself when you face the Shogun. I still get goosebumps.
Again, we'll just have to trust Gujiai. She is close to the Shogun.
If Paimon remembers correctly, it should be time for a meeting with Yaimiku. Let's pack up our things and get ready to head to the
Lady Guji, here I am, as promised. Rest assured I came here alone and told no one about this
I knew you would keep your promise after all. I'm sure you've barely been—
You're quite So, where is your proof?
Ah, how wonderful. Everyone's keep—
Oh, you wouldn't believe what we had to go through to get our hands on this.
Hand them to Sarah. She can examine—
What is this? I see this document bears the official seal of the head of the Kujo clan. I don't understand. Not a single word about the resistance? What about the soldiers who gave their lives on the front line? Or the hardship, utter disregard for human life? Why would they want to hide it?
For the sake of the Vision Hunt decree, of course. Don't you think the Shogun might reconsider her policy if all of the things you just mentioned—
So, the Tenryou Commission. They are
Yes. Now, who else do you think might be benefiting from the Vision Hunt decree?
This is a letter from the Tenryou Commission to the Fatui, the head of the Kujo...
Well, the things you wanted to see but also wished not to see are— Surely, you aren't—
So everything I've ever held on to. This betrayal is unforgivable! Takayuki, you've got some explaining to do!
Kujo-Sara seems pretty angry, huh? Looks like our Tenryou rebellion is successfully underway. Yep.
Hold on, Traveler. There's something—
Huh?
Last time you entered the plane of Euthymia, it was in front of the statue of the— You must find a way to recreate this circumstance. If you can get the Raiden Shogun to open her heart to you once more before the statue of the— Take this with you as a farewell gift.
What is it?
The omamori from the Grand Narukami Shrine are very potent indeed. I thought— If you find yourself at your wit's end, take it out and see what happens. Or if you ever think about me during your journey, take it out, won't you? Who knows? Maybe I'll just—
Cut it out, Fox Lady. This isn't the time.
I'm sorry.
You followed me here? You've got guts, I'll give you that. Since you are a witness, I suppose I can shield you from arrest. At least until I have received an but if it turns out that you have been deceptive in this matter, then not only will you be arrested,
Apologies, ma'am. Orders from the top. No one is allowed to enter.
illusion shattered!
Nowhere to hide.
Formation!
Speed of light.
Now you shall perish!
With sword comes shadow.
There is no escape!
Teach me a lesson.
Barbados, guide us.
Watch your step.
No turning back! Quiver!
Don't blink. Cut to the chase.
Illusion shattered!
Who goes there?
Speed of light.
Flash!
Show me what you
There is no escape!
With sword comes shadow.
lost.
Don't blink.
Watch your step.
Storm the front! I swear by my sword! Shine down!
Don't hold back. I must withdraw it.
Stop! Sarah, have you gone in?
Master!
Go and ask him. Don't let.
Master Takayuki, I've seen the report to the throne and the letter to...
So this is how my documents went missing from headquarters?
Should I take your words to mean that these documents were not forgeries? They were really penned by your own hand. Please tell me, Master. I need to know.
Yes, I have dealings with the Fatui, and yes, the report you saw...
He just came right.
The diplomats from Snezhnaya promised a very generous reward indeed. And all they requested of me, for too long the Kujo clan's position has been coveted by so many. There is no shortage of clans who would so. When the chance arose to gain the backing of another powerful nation and crack down on our enemies, it appeared to me to be an excellent deal.
But you worship the Shogun. How can you betray her after all this time?
Betrayal? How can you The Fatui may think they are using me, but the reverse is true. What could they possibly? When the lightning strikes in Inazuma, they shall fall to their knees. After all, none can contend with the supreme power of the almighty Raiden Shogun and the Muso no Hitotachi.
Yeah. He doesn't worship the Raiden Shogun herself, but her power as a warrior. Especially.
But Master, what about ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, you taught me the importance. But it's clear to me now that you wanted my loyalties to stop with the Kujo clan. So you were scared that I would. You hypocrite! Preaching about virtue just to mask your own wretched selfishness!
Selfishness? I am but safeguarding the eternity of the Kujo clan. I'm quite sure the almighty Shogun would be sympathetic to that. As would the former head of our clan.
Hate to say it, but his ego is getting in the way. If he thinks the Kujo clan is a match for the Fatui, Paimon thinks he's in for a nasty surprise.
I've doubted the Vision Hunt decree in the past. I asked myself, is this truly the correct thing to do? But I chose to obey the Shogun. For as long as she leads the way. But now I realize that the path of eternity is one without end. While this path... So I'm going to tell the Shogun the truth about all this.
Stubborn and report to the Shogun if you so wish. The Kujo clan's position is now unshakable, and the Shogun is at Tenshukaku receiving a Snezhnayan diplomat. A harbinger.
Signora's the one behind all this? Not her again! Way back in Rito, Lady Hiragi said something about the Kanjo Commissioner meeting with an arrogant-sounding woman.
A diplomat from Snezhnaya. Well, if she thinks she's leaving...
Sara stormed off! Do you think she's gonna go barge into Tenshukaku right now? You can say that Alright then.
As long as we have the Muso no Hitotachi, the people of Ina...
Speed of light!
What's going on?
Nowhere to hide.
The way people charge in here as they please. So uncivilized. If I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have mistaken it for some kind of street market. Have you learned your lesson now?
Oh no! What has she done to Kujo-Sara?
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, Signora.
Then I apologize, almighty Shogun. I know, you can't get me out of your mind. But you really don't need to call my name all the time. Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you follow me around like a dog. Ah, so you came to expose my crimes in front of the Shogun? I'm just a Snezhnayan diplomat. I'm afraid I have no idea what you—
She doesn't take us seriously at all.
Stop talking about people and things that They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten. But now, at least, they get to be— Is that not the greatest honor they could hope for in their tiny little lives? Almighty Shogun, do correct me if I'm wrong. That's ancient history. You certainly love to hold a grudge. The Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and purest thing in all these other mundane details you insist on mentioning. They're just necessary sacrifices. You stop me? For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing you around as well. But before you go saying something you can't take back, remember that you're Inazuma's most wanted criminal, charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecturing me in front of the Shogun wasn't the brightest move. Don't you think it's time you stopped digging? I'm not sure you realize quite how much distance there is between us, both in status—
I challenge you to a duel before the throne!
Proceed.
My, you're full of surprises today. So you've learned to make the law of the land work for you too. I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation where the two of us were on equal— You are aware that the loser must die. Are you sure this is what you want?
Traveler!
Then I will deign to share this last dance with you. Till death do us part! A lesson on Harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
Illusion shattered!
Detestable!
Into the frozen void!
Incoming!
You've got some nerve laying your hands on me! Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler! You have reason to be afraid.
Wind, hear me!
Don't blink!
Shine down!
Cut to the chase! Go as one!
The pale flame smolders!
Illusion shattered!
Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering! In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated!
Jumpy dumpy go! School is fun!
Not every wound will heal!
Incoming!
Come, put up a fight!
Don't blink! With sword comes shadow.
Immolation! A cherished agony. Do you feel it? Not even ashes will remain! Illusion shattered!
Speed of light!
Not every wound will heal! Not even ashes will...
Got lucky that time.
Dance, my pretties!
Incoming!
Shine down!
Cut to the chase!
Stronger than I...
I swear by my sword! There is no escape!
Got lucky.
Embrace your searing reckoning!
Oh, speed of light. With sword comes shadow.
Shine down!
Don't blink.
Embrace your searing reckoning! Who dares? Call me a witch! Not even ashes will remain! Illusion shattered! Embrace your searing reckoning! There is no escape! Barbados, guide us! Not every wound will heal! So strong! But how? I am a Snizhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me. I swear, if you strike me, I will make sure. The
Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma... Stop! I order you! And you! Filthy rats! All of you!
You are the enemy of eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
The Raiden Shogun isn't gonna let us off just like that, right? Oh, the air feels suffocating. It must be the Raiden Shogun's almightiness. One strike from the Shogun and now Senora is gone! She got what she deserved, but Paimon still can't help but feel upset. Why are they doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Huh? Traveler, you got a headache? Chin up. Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels unsettled. Also, when the Shogun executed Senora with the Muso no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat. Miko wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god. Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while? There's the sound of electro zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe. Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent. Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshukaku. Has a fight broken out or something? Oh, the guards seem really nervous. Let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
So we meet again. Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me? Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of eternal meditation only to tell me this. If so, then you underestimate me. I am quite well informed about the Vision Hunt decree. Not so. Only everything that pertains to eternity. The Vision Hunt decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have been purged long ago. Individual ambition is inherently incompatible with eternity. What you might not realize is that all too often, people have far more to lose by chasing their dreams. Consider this. No one will lose their life on account of having their vision. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who insisted on pursuing their own aspirations, are they not? Traveler, your existence is unique in my eyes. There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, you are the furthest thing from eternity. So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matters is that I tread the path. That's right. Huh. I'm surprised you Anyway, you're looking for a chance to shake my will. So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity. Your arrival has brought a deafening static.
Barely a scratch.
Strike
Nowhere
dead.
to hide.
This ends now.
I swear by my sword. Blazing delight.
Inferior. You are an enemy that requires special attention.
That really hurt. I feel kind of woozy. Go as one.
There is no escape.
Speed of light.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
I'll be fine.
Strike dead. Evasion is futile. I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
I want to go home now. Jumpy Dumpty go! Hi-ya! Yeah. I feel kind of woozy.
You are an enemy that requires special attention.
Hear me. Yeah. La la la.
Inferior.
Go as one.
Shine down.
With sword comes shadow.
This ends now.
Go as one.
abilities will be removed. I will mold you into the foundations of eternity. You are an enemy that requires special
One step
attention.
back, two forward.
Inferior. Inferior.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close? Hmm?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
I hope we can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Don't blink!
Your verdict is decided. This world, a fleeting shadow. Barbados, guide us. This world, a fleeting shadow. Without yearning, all returns to silence. Stronger than I thought. Thunder. Your verdict is decided.
That really hurt!
This world, a fleeting shadow. Wind, hear me.
Jumpy, jumpy, go!
Your verdict is decided. I swear by my sword. Your verdict is decided. All will be severed.
Lewis blood!
Your verdict is decided. Wind, hear me. All desire can be broken. Thunder. Your verdict is decided. All will be severed. Barbados, this world, a fleeting shadow. Your verdict is decided.
you've lost, eh?
Yes, I have.
Why can you not trust your people, and in the power of their ambitions? These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one can snuff. Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liyue? There are nations where humans cast their god aside and stride. So are we to just abandon the notion of progress?
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant not when all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma forever and ever. Isn't that right? But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change? I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such—
Miko, never-changing eternity is the promise I made to my people.
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They want your attention.
You mean humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear, but I have experienced it all. That is why I have chosen to guide them along the correct—
But eternity is far too cruel a fate for you, eh? Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, it must have been terribly lonely here, all alone.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing by remaining here in stasis for all eternity? You are obviously lonely. And yet, for the sake of eternity, you choose to stretch your loneliness out to infinity. Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? This is your plane of euthymia. It's your inner— So it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. You have found the loneliness here unbearable for a long time now, haven't you? But I have so much to say to you. Let me tell—
How long will that take?
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall every detail of the last few centuries with perfect clarity. So it will probably take me another few centuries to relay it to you.
Miko, I never thought I would have the chance to meet with you like this again. Seeing you again is a change.
since you are willing to admit that.
What a childish conversation this is. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, I will honor your... But, with regards to eternity, and the question of whether this nation should move forward, I need...
You are the one who's been acting like a child from the very beginning. As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of Euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true for all eternity.
So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's plane of Euthymia anyway? Is the Vision Hunt Decree abolished? Oh, gotcha. So maybe the reason Yaimiko is looking for his...
What? They left another call. No, let me try again.
Incoming!
Why, hello, if it isn't the triumphant traveler. And why might you be visiting the shrine?
You literally told us to come meet you here!
I was just joking.
Seems like some...
Catching up with an old friend. By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne, with a Fatui Harbinger no less. Defeating Signora head-on in a duel means that your strength exceeds... Still, you did end up victorious.
Sure feels good to find. They caused plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very least, they didn't get their hands on another notice.
Wait a second. Did you say no? As in, the little thing that looks something like a chess piece?
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too? Gnosis belong to the Seven. They're what keep them
Oh.
What's wrong?
I handed that over.
You did what now?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the balladeer exactly? The balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. In terms of strength, he is superior to Signora. I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for any old reason. After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anywhere to put it. As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me, and I've kept it in the... She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells me she has severed ties with Celestia. Thus, the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential source of... Is that not a good bargain, exchanging it for the one at the core of the plan? Judging by the results, at least, I dare say I struck a good deal.
When you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. The Traveler is worth more than a Gnosis. Well, what's done is done. And I hardly think we'll be getting it back now. Let's leave the so anyway, you still haven't told us why you...
It's to thank you.
Really?
You intend to travel all over Teyvat, and the time has come for the Inazuma leg of your trip. As a mark of my gratitude, I will answer any questions you may... What would you like to know about? That puppet was built with technology that has been lost to time. Perhaps she, as a god, is the only one privy to the knowledge of its origins. Still, there's one other thing on this top before A began modifying her own godly form.
So, you mean there are 3 Raiden Shoguns?
No, the prototype was merely a proof of concept. Its appearance and intellect were not based on A. It was a test. The original plan was for A to simply discard it. But perhaps A thought this to be too cruel, because in the end she chose only to seal the power. Later, this puppet wandered Inazuma as an ordinary human male with his own consciousness. Until... Some eccentric geniuses in the ranks of the Fatui made adjustments to the prototype, not only unsealing his power, but very likely rendering him even more... The object of divine creation is now the one who has taken possession of the Gnosis. And the prototype puppet is now known as the Balladeer. It is, isn't it? Who can say whether it's coincidence or destiny? I'm surprised an outlander like you is aware that there was once a change of Electro Archon.
Morax told us. He said that the Electro Archon Ball has passed away.
Yes. The truth of the matter is that there were 2 twin gods, Baal and Beelzebul.
Twin gods?
They won the Archon War together, and when Baal established the shogunate, Beelzebul became her Kagemusha, or shadow warrior. In other words, she acted as Baal's body double. Beelzebul is A, with whom we are now both acquainted. Baal's name was Makoto. As far as the world was aware, there were not 2, but 1. They complemented each other, and they ruled Inazuma jointly. In fact, the name Baal and the title of Raiden Shogun was understood to refer to both of them.
Until what?
Makoto died several hundred years ago in a war that I was not personally involved in. Since then, A has assumed the shogunate.
on A.
That was when A began to change. Makoto was her greatest loss.
Paimon feels like she understands A a lot better now after finding that out. So
I didn't spend a great deal of time with her, but my impression was she was a gentle god.
wow.
Sorry, I haven't a clue. I'm also unfamiliar with the god, but if you still have doubts about A, I would say they are misplaced. Not only does she not fit your description, but she voluntarily gave up her gnosis long ago, severing her ties with Celestia in the process. That's good to hear. Otherwise, given that I'm her familiar, it could have made our relationship rather awkward, don't you think?
Don't worry. We aren't looking to pick a fight with...
I wish you the best of luck. As for your sister's whereabouts, I will use all the resources at my disposal to investigate it. And I will also borrow... I'll let you know if I find out anything. Consider it part of my means of thanking you. After leaving Inazuma, I think it would be easiest for you to go to Sumeru.
Ooh, Sumeru! We've run into loads of scholars from there on our journey so far.
Yes, well, Sumeru is the land of the god of wisdom, where the quest for wisdom and knowledge is never-ending. But their obsession gives rise to some truly... In Sumeru, knowledge is holistically managed as a resource.
Knowledge is a resource?
Yes. I don't know whether it was the sages or Lesser Lord Kusanali who came up with the idea.
Lesser Lord Kusanali? That's a cute name.
Oh, you haven't heard. Lesser Lord Kusanali is the deity in whom the people of Sumeru place their faith. It's their chosen term of endearment for her. I'm sure you must have some things to discuss with her, too. I wish you all the best. Are you sure? Okay, then. Oh, Traveler. Do you still have the omamori I gave you? Keep it safe. There was me thinking that you might hang it around your neck to show off to the world, telling everyone who inquired that it was given to you by...
Who in their right mind would do that?
Okay, I'll stop. Now, a question for you. I see. But that is merely a small goal, based on what... Your ambition should be something that transcends the world below and the starry sky above. Perhaps the reason you do not possess a vision is that such an ambition has yet to be engendered within you. Continue on your journey, and maybe that...
See that he stays
May the blossom...
If the Tenryo Commission won't assist in dealing with the thunderstorm, the consequences could be catastrophic.
It's not that we're unwilling to do our part. We just don't have any spare hands right now.
Exactly. So let's keep the discussion.
Hey, Toma! What's going on?
Hello you two. We were just talking about what an impact you've made in Inazuma.
Greetings. Thank you both again for delivering Miss Hiragi.
Ah, so they're friends of yours. I'm Master Kamaji's servant. Call me Ippe.
Well, the Tri-Commission's work used to consist of gathering information, but recently she announced that she wishes to spend some time in solitude and self-reflection. Since she is refusing to receive any visitors, there is no one to tell us what to do. We all understand if the Shogun needs some quiet time to gather her thoughts. The only problem is, in the meantime, the thunderstorm out at sea has been getting wilder. Yep, that's the one. And all the time it's been there, the storm has never changed in shape or size. But now, it seems to be drawing closer to Inazuma.
What? So her will's changed and she wants to destroy Inazuma now? Or is this her way of trying to get revenge on us? Nuh-uh! She lost to us! Paimon's not scared. Paimon's just, you know, a little...
I don't think you need to worry about that. The reason we're concerned is that we've never known the Almighty.
Considering Liyue's god left not too long ago, it's hard not to take it as a bad sign. A lot of people now believe that the thunderstorm is getting wilder because the almighty Shogun is having health problems. The fact that she won't see anyone right now makes us concerned that things are only going to get worse.
Right. So, before rumors start spreading, Miss Kamisato got me to come here and discuss countermeasures with the Tenryou Commission.
Unfortunately, the reality is that the Tenryou Commission is facing huge internal instability.
Huh?
The Kujo clan is still awaiting the Shogun's trial for colluding with the Fatui and nearly destroying the whole of Inazuma. Everyone knows that a change of commissioner is inevitable. It's just a matter of time before the almighty Shogun—
To put it simply, no one will take orders from the Kujo clan anymore. But there's still work that has to be done.
If Mr. Takayuki was in better health, there might be a way through.
My lack of ability is to blame. I failed to uncover the truth in time, and I failed to stop my father. And now, as acting head of—
Don't blame yourself, Master. You have to at least keep your chin up until your older brother returns.
Yes, you're right. Masahito has enough. Okay, Toma, let's revisit this discussion in a few days. Right now, I need to go visit Takatsukasa Susumu, head of the—
I suppose. Well, okay, no problem.
I'll come with you, Master.
No need.
Oh, okay.
If you think about it, both the thunderstorm situation and the issue with the Tenryou Commission, if things carry on like this, people will start to panic.
Huh? You can—
Don't know for sure, but we may as well try.
Sounds like you guys know what to do. Shall I leave it up to you then? You know, everyone's worrying about the Shogun's condition, but if people got to see her— Thank you very much. I owe you one, again.
The way Paimon sees it, there's only one person who might have the chance to see the Shogun. Let's take a trip to the...
Ha! Ha! Inazuma shines eternal! Ha! Ha!